Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
This is a message from the YouTube emergency broadcast team. If you're not used to watching people who tell the truth and call out people on their BS and lies, then this probably isn't the place for you. Run now, because these guys don't hold back and they don't sugarcoat it. They are straightforward and don't waste no time about it. There's no lying, begging or beating around the bush when it comes to the 615 squad. So if your fifis get hurt easily or it takes you weeks to come up with receipts, you might want to take cover now.
3, 2, 1, let's rock.
Mercy, know it so well. Could've wrote this from a cold cell. Praying on the floor of my hotel. Riding on the devil, taking no L's. They said don't do it cause it won't sell. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. God say go, then it won't fail. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. What did you think? I run dry when my supply is the king. I run high, deny and sign with the beast. I wouldn't ride or die for what I believe. Please, you might could try me and see what you think I'd like for 500 G's. When I get your bias till I...
Well. So, for those of y'all that went over and seen the live on Instagram, what did y'all think? And for those of y'all that didn't get to see it, don't worry, we're going to play it. Now, I'm not going to go through roll call. Thank everybody that's in here was in here earlier, and if not over here, went into Seepers shortly after mine. But I do appreciate all y'all coming in. Didn't realize we were going to be bouncing back and forth tonight like this with lives, but how can we not? So yeah, I mean, this is something that needs to go ahead and be put out there. And I want to say that Jacob had a lot of balls for doing what he done. I mean, this is a young man that's obviously got a lot to say, and it took a lot of courage to do what he done tonight. And it's not going to be the only one. Big shout out to Seeper as well. Seeper came on right after ours was over with, said, hey, look, he's going to do a live. This is where it's going to be. And he directed everybody over there. Little did I know he was in our chat there towards the end. I just didn't see it, along with apparently some other people. Or I would have offered him the link and possibly had it over here, or he could have told everybody about his live then. But it is what it is. And Jacob, if you're listening, I do want you to know that anytime you want to come up, anytime you want to get a hold of me, anytime you need any help with anything, I'm here for you. Same way with Seeper, I know. And there's plenty of people. Yes, Kay, I've got the whole thing recorded. He did give permission, so we're going to play it. We're not going to cover it up. I do want to say, though, before we play this, and I will say it afterwards, I ask everybody, please don't contact him or his family. Mainly, this is his story, and let's not hound him. Let's give him the time that he needs. Let him put the stories out when he feels he's ready. This is something I think he's been wanting to do for a long time, just didn't know how, or, didn't know that so many people were really interested in not only his story, but to protect him and didn't realize how Johnny was going about all this. Jacob, there's a lot of people that are here to protect the victims, whether they're adult or minor, and interested in your story. And to let you know that Wade 615 channel and the Super 615 channel, you're more than welcome anytime. We think that Johnny is just all he does is lie. He thinks everybody owes him. And no, that's not the way it is. We want the stories of those that he's harmed. We want to hear their side, and we want to be able to help them as much as possible. So now, Johnny, like I told you earlier, this little community post that you had put out on Creeper, you said that you were talking about Jacob will be handling this legally. And like I said, number one, Jacob don't need your help. He's a grown-ass man. Number two, I said, I don't think he wants your help anyhow, that he don't care for you, that he thinks you're scum. After this live, I think everybody knows that. Now, folks, after Jacob went live, he put this out. Now, I want to talk about this because if you pay close attention, if you see the heading right here for Jacob, and it's got the little J above it, do y'all see how off-center Jacob's name is with the avatar? If you center that J and go straight down, it should be even with that C. That C being the middle letter of the name. Look how off that is. Now, we all know Johnny has made fake messages before. Hell, he's even said, got apps to do that. He's admitted that. Am I correct? So look at that. Right here would be about the center of that J. If you went straight down, well, that wasn't straight, but if you go straight down, it actually hits in the O. Well, it's not actually an avatar, but yeah. It hits in that O. So that is so off center. Now, furthermore, the spacing on these letters and between the words doesn't look right. Not for what I would take would be, what's that? It's supposed to be an Instagram or text message. This does not look right at all. So, Johnny, I'm going to have to say that you made that up. So, but to get into the live, this was over on Jacob Devaney 2095 Instagram. If y'all haven't went over there to his Instagram and started following him, I would do so after this live. Let's build his Instagram channel up. I imagine that's probably where he's going to be doing quite a few of these lives. But like I said, Jacob, if you would love to come over here or to the Super 615 channel and do it over here, you're more than welcome. Isn't that right, Seeper? Can you hear me, Seeper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can hear you.
but I just ask that everybody please be respectful to the young man. Y'all got to remember that this is a young guy that's had a rough past. This is a young man that's in the service trying to better himself. This is a young man that just proposed. And this is not no easy thing for him to do, come out to finally put this out. Also, let's leave the rest of his family out of this. This isn't their story. And y'all will hear him ask of that. What did you think about the live before we start playing it, Seeper?
I'm sorry. What was you saying? I'm getting. I got a whole bunch of messages. I'm trying to respond to. What was you saying?
What did you think about the young man's live? I mean, I thought it took a lot of courage for him just
Yeah,
to come out and start introducing.
Yeah, he's a very strong, respectable young man. And he's got a good career. Um, I just want everybody to be mindful and be respectful. Nobody reached out. Not that I know. I didn't. Nobody's reached out to his underage kid. I don't want anybody to reach out. I mean, I'd ask for everybody not to reach out. I mean, he's going to tell his story just like what he said on his IG. He's going to tell his story. He's going to, and it's a way it's a way for him to be able to release the pain and the trauma and shit and the disrespect that he's been put through.
Now, hold on, let me see if that's really the real Dagburn, because Dagburn, even if that is, and okay, so yeah. Now, let me tell you, you can call out there. They're going to laugh at you because he's not doing anything illegal. He's on his own private time right now. And a matter of fact, if you don't watch it, you will actually get into some serious trouble yourself. So I would watch it. And also remember, if you did do what you've been accused of, and he comes out and says that, there's no statute of limitations on that. So all this young man has to do is go over to, there's legal offices over there.
Johnny, what I'm telling you, you better do is you better leave that young man alone. You have done enough to him in his life. See, that's you don't want the truth coming out about you. But if you know what's smart for you, you better just leave that man alone. See, that's what happened. You tried to silence fucking Britt. And you think that you can just silence everybody.
Well, guess what? The word's starting to get out. And I'm not the only one. Me and Seeper aren't the only one putting it out now because, AD's already showing it. And imagine what Martin's going to be doing. Now, of course, you'll still have your simps over there. Oh, well, Now, you imagine when Rusty gets hold of it. I mean, Rusty, I think he wasn't planning on going live until probably the weekend. I mean, the middle of the week, but yeah, may go earlier. And that message you put out that's supposedly from Jacob, dude, all that stuff is off center. The wording on there, the gaps in between, yeah, that's fake.
Well, Johnny, I'm not telling him to tell me anything. Like I told him, whatever he wants to talk about, he is willing to talk about.
Yeah, Johnny, he's not going to release it all at once. His lives, I guess if you've seen it, and if you hadn't, why don't you watch it when we play it? Because like you like to play mind games with everybody, he's fixing to have a world of mind fucking boggled with you.
No, it's not fuck that young man. And didn't nobody get him mad.
No, this is.
I reached out to him, like you said. What do you call yourself? I don't even care what you call yourself. Didn't nobody cause it? You caused it, you piece of shit. Johnny, you're a fucking piece of shit for the shit that you've done to that boy and that family. I know you don't care because you're a fucking piece of shit.
But hey, Johnny, I got a new rapper name for you.
I don't even mean to call him a boy. He's a young man.
So, but we'll go ahead and get on with this.
It's not my story to tell, Johnny. It is Jacob's story to tell, and Jacob's going to tell it how he wants to tell it, as far as how he wants to drop it. He's been up. He's got stuff to do. He's a responsible man. That's got a career. That's in the Army. You wouldn't know nothing about none of that shit because you're a lazy ass fucking bum that lays up on the couch.
Johnny, would you like to come up and tell your side?
No, that piece of shit he can't come up on there. No. Don't let that motherfucker up here. Fuck him.
Well, I mean, he ain't got the balls to anyhow.
Nobody that's done the shit that Johnny's done to kids, that motherfucker should not ever have a fucking platform to say anything.
So, Dagburn, you don't care if he is a victim, what he has to say? It's all you, isn't it? What about, okay, so if your dad did do that to you, then it wouldn't matter what you had to say, right? Oh. But see, even when you question your dad, what was it he said? Yeah. Right. Your story about what you said your dad done to you was nothing but a blatant lie, wasn't it, Johnny? Your father never touched you. That was your sister's story, wasn't it? Come on, Dagburn. You'll feel better when you tell the truth.
BC, when I talk to Jacob tomorrow and find out like his schedule is pretty busy, it's tentatively it's supposed to be at 6:30, but it could change depending on his schedule. So when I do know for sure, I will put a reminder post up. I'll schedule it.
AD wants the link. He was trying to find out what's going on because he was playing it.
And it ain't nobody. It ain't Johnny. It ain't you all messaged him, Chris. No, it was me. I messaged him. I didn't message your daughter. I didn't message no underage kids. I reached out to him to talk to him as an adult.
You want to
There's
explain
nothing
this?
wrong with that.
You want to explain this to AD because I know he's putting it out.
Yeah. Let me say this too. While Miss Gossip and Conspiracies in here, I think she lost a relative last night. Prayers up for your family.
Okay, we'll bring AD up so we can explain to him what's going on because the more people that put this out, the better. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't like AD and all that, but y'all got to realize if AD's putting this information out and we can help make sure he's got proper information, the better. Because the more people that know what's going on with Johnny Boy over there, the better. All right, so okay, AD.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I just have one quick question. That kid said someone R-worded a girl. Who the fuck was that?
Well, he's not telling it all at once, so he's gonna have several lives from what I
Oh,
gathered.
well, he did say that, and that's the dude y'all been supporting. And I told you, why would you support that dude?
Huh?
Yeah. Johnny's kid R-worded a girl at that dude's house. Have you played the clip yet?
Now, are you going off Johnny's message?
No, I'm going off of the guy that just.
Okay, well we're fixing to play it, and
Have you heard it?
I heard it the first time, but I was doing some other things. But I've got it recorded, and
Well, that's the most concerning thing. Okay.
No, Johnny, you're a fucking liar. There's nobody that's messaged Jalen. Jalen would have sent you. She would have sent you the messages if so, and you would have posted them. There's no messages.
Well, just to be frank, that's the one that isn't he the one saying, "Oh, he's trying to sleep with his fucking sister and shit." That's his fucking son that y'all keep taking pictures with and shit and fucking giving thumbs up. And I keep telling y'all, why are you doing that, bruh? This dude did some foul shit. You're using him to get at Johnny, but that shit ain't.
Well, everything's gonna come. Everything's gonna come out. AD.
Right.
He's gonna drop everything in his time, the way he wants to do it. I mean, he's dealt with a lot.
Hey,
of
well,
trauma.
you'll hear it in the video.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying that he's supposed to come up to a live with me tomorrow at 6:30.
That's soon. That's good. That's soon. That's good. I like
And he's
that.
gonna put it. He's gonna do it. I'm not forcing him to. I didn't ask him to.
Right.
I asked him if he wanted to talk about it. There's nothing illegal about that. There's nothing wrong with it. This man's obviously had a lot of trauma and a lot of pain in his life caused by Johnny Gobble. And
bro, you could hear it in his voice, bro.
Yeah, I know everything already. I mean, he's told me everything. I'm not going to put it out because
it's not yours to tell.
It's his story and it's his way of
Yeah.
letting go of the trauma.
Facts. That's respect for not putting that shit out. So I'll be there. I'll be promoting that shit tomorrow. I got to go to bed. All I got to say is if that dude is Johnny's son and he's raping people, I wouldn't be taking no pictures with the thumbs up next to that motherfucker if that shit's true in the soldier. And he seems genuine. So, you know, we can't play sides with that fucking shit.
But
You
also, you
know.
got to look. Now, the sister that supposedly that happened to even stated that he didn't. So,
Well, so whose side? I mean, so does the soldier lie about that then?
was it maybe it was consensual and they were saying that it was, or what? I mean,
I don't know. I'm not gonna make anything here of like guess at it or what. When he comes up and he talks about it more, then we'll know more about things, and then we can, you know, everything will be going from there.
I mean, if the female said it didn't happen, that's what you're saying, right, Wade? You guys know more than me.
yeah, there was messages back then where between her and Cam where she literally says she don't know why he stated that because it didn't have there. He did not rape her. And if we have to go back to find it or get in touch with people, because that was a big ordeal back then when he was putting Cam and all out, and why Cam was a minor, but he was putting all that information out on those kids as they were minors. And then when people were doing a review of that live, he was getting mad because they were talking about minors and he couldn't understand. Well, Johnny, you put the info out. They were reviewing your live, which was you discussing minors.
Well, dude, I'm more likely to believe the soldier on what he says. If he says Johnny's son is fucking raping chicks, Johnny's son is raping chicks. I don't care what that chick's. I mean, if the chick herself, are you sure that message came from her? Anyway, I got to go to
Well,
bed.
I
I
mean,
got to be up early as
I don't
fuck.
think nobody honestly can be 100% positive unless they're the person that sent it or the person that received it. So no, I can't say I'm 100% positive.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna deflect off of what's going. I mean, I'm not to say that I'm deflecting off of it, but I'm gonna.
Okay, chat wants to hear the thing, so I'm out of here. All right, adios,
All right.
amigos.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this one set of things that we got going on right now, and then anything that comes after that can be addressed. But
On that, right.
I'm not gonna let you know.
Okay, well, we'll start playing it next. Y'all ready? You ready, Dagburn? Yeah, there's a few seconds of it being dead before it actually gets going. It ought to be starting up any second.
All right, never mind. Yo, can you guys hear me? Okay, so there's only a couple people who know why I'm doing this, and I'm not gonna put it out on why I'm doing it, but because it's this type of justice that I want, you know, as a person who's watched this guy dog my family since I was just little, as a dude who was disrespected by him, hit by him, as a dude who watched his sister get heartbroken because he walked out of her life, a dude from the age of 12 who had to step foot into a father role position and a big brother position because her dad was too much of a piece of shit to take care of her. I can say I have my own personal agenda against him. I have my own plans. Nothing crazy. My only plans are kind of just let everyone know who they're supporting. Because this guy likes to play victim. And he wanted to talk shit, say he's going to knock my brains out, and all of that. Which I get it. You know, I'd be pretty upset too if the kid that you once used to bully and pick on and hit could put you down. That must suck, Johnny. Must suck a lot. But I'm not Ryan Upchurch. I don't give a fuck about him. I'm not that cop whose wife you harassed. I'm Jacob Devaney. I have so much on you, Johnny, that your career could end now. I could give it all out, and there would probably be a court case the next day. I have so much power. And I won't do all that to you because I want to slowly do it. As days go by or weeks, I'm going to slowly trickle in a little bit more information, a little bit more facts that people don't know about you. And, you know, I feel like it's well deserved after the years of torment and embarrassment you've given to my family and my little sister. So, I kind of just wanted to come on here and tell you guys, like, this guy isn't who you think he is. And like I said, I'm not spilling it all tonight, but this dude is not who you think he is. He's not some nice dude who accidentally got caught up in drama. He's not a good father figure. He's not a good human. He's a piece of shit who wants to play victim. And I got dirt anywhere from criminal records to videos, text messages, him talking about his son raping my sister and nothing happening about it. That was pretty wild, Johnny. Probably shouldn't have said that one yet. Should have held that for later. But, oh well. Guess it slipped out of the mouth, huh? And if anybody wants to see that, I got proof. Where he was like, yep, he raped her. Nothing happened. Which is crazy to me, you know? No remorse. No anything. It's stupid. But please stop with the whole hashtag Jacob's family thing. I don't need your support. I'm trying to help you guys. What he did to me sucked, you know? Caused me depression and stuff, but I fought it. Look at where I'm at now. I'm just trying to show those 10,000 people who are subscribed to him on YouTube who they're really supporting. Because since he wants to bring me into a bunch of this drama now, I'm going to show you motherfuckers. I'm not here to fuck around. I've held in so much hatred for this man for so many years. And since he wants to bring me into it, I'm going to let it out bit by bit. Slowly watch as your fan base crumbles. And once it's crumbled, I'm just going to laugh at you in the face. Because I'm not in Kentucky. So you said you wanted to fight me. I can't fight you. This is pretty much the only route that I can, you know, not even revenge, because what you did to me is absurd. I was one, and you would hit me, try to smother me, all of that shit. You'd hit my mom if she didn't want to have sex with you. You kicked her while she was pregnant. Just so people know, like, me doing this is an above and beyond. I feel like this is a very low punishment for what he's done in the past and what he's still doing to this day. But like I said, that's all I kind of wanted to tell you guys. Stop this whole hashtag Jacob's family, because it doesn't involve my whole family. It involves me, Balin, my mom, and his family. Has nothing to do with any of the Stanleys. Has nothing to do. Only workman it has anything to do is my mom, and that's it. But now that I've got with Wade, I've gotten with this guy named Chris. I know a lot more too that he's done to other people and not just me. Random people on the street, wishing people miscarriages, saying the reason why his people's babies died were because of them and making fun of them for something like that, harassing whoever the fuck Ryan Upchurch is. I don't know these people, and I really don't care that he did that because they're not my problem. But also, the fact that he has no regrets, no guilt, no anything for doing this to several different people's families is, I think, crossing a line. And as somebody who cares about honor and respect, I felt like he disrespected me and what I do. I joined the army to protect this country, and instead of getting the respect that I deserve after training my ass off, all I get is, hey, remember whenever this happened to you? Man, that must suck, huh? Sucks to be you. And I'm not going to let that slide, Johnny. So enjoy this live. Enjoy these people knowing who you really are. Enjoy your fan base crumbling. Enjoying the video that these people are recording right now. Hi, YouTube. This is a new and really fun game that I'm going to have a lot of fun playing. But I might go live some other time this week and spill in some more info. Just going to have fun, you know? But I got to get to bed. It's pretty late. So, good night, guys. No, I don't care if you share, by the way. Share to whoever you want. Just, like I said, direct it towards his community. His. Don't try going out and contacting my family because they've been through enough shit with this stuff. It's been going on for years. Direct it towards his community. My whole family has nothing to do with this. It's just me, my sister, and him. Don't contact my sister because, like I said, she does not want to be involved. That's why I'm saying sister and not saying her name. Please, from the bottom of my heart, as somebody who's opening up to you guys and letting you guys know something like this, which takes a lot of heart, respect it. Be respectful. Be mindful. This is something I'm willing to do. I don't want my sister involved. That's the end of it. But yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna go to bed. I gotta be up early. If you guys want, message me. Maybe we can even be friends, you know? I can use this time to shit on Johnny and make friends. What a good combo. Because, like I said, I'm going to sleep well for the rest of these weeks because I know that Johnny knows I'm the guy who can put him down. Whether it's hand-to-hand combat, social media wars. I don't even have a following. I never post anything. I don't have YouTube videos. And look, already 35 people in my live who already know your secrets, Johnny. Soon by next week, it's going to be 1,000, maybe 2. But hey, it's cool. Like I said, I'm probably going to go to bed, go play some video games. Another good night. Like I said, if you guys want to be friends, message me. I'm down. I have a decent amount of friends, but it's always nice to meet new people, especially people who care enough for, what's happened to me to come in and listen and understand and be respectful. I would like to get to know you guys. Because unlike Johnny, whenever I get people who want to support me or help me, I like to be close with them. Keep those people close because that means a lot. But yeah, I'm going to go. See you guys.
Sorry, folks. Here I was talking. So, y'all can tell the amount of pain that was in his voice. Am I right or wrong? That was hard as hell for him to do. I mean, that wasn't no easy live for him. You can also tell that Johnny's done a lot worse than everybody thought. And if y'all listen closely to the things that he's done, and it's going to be interesting listening. I know I'm very interested. And AD, I'm going to ask you that since you re-listened to this live and realized that what you were claiming you misheard, that you do a retraction video and state what he actually said. Johnny made claims to that. And if it would have happened, which it didn't, what kind of parent is Johnny for not pressing any kind of charges? See, that's kind of what he's saying. And I can't wait till Friday. I want to see how Tater Gang goes live with him and still supports him. Because all of us over here that know Tater Gang's history knows how he is. But I would definitely ask y'all to please support this young man over on his Instagram page. Now, I know some of y'all were asking if this is still up. This was an Instagram live. I don't believe the lives stay up on Instagram. But if you go over there, follow, and you change all the notifications to where you'll be notified when he goes live and stuff like that, maybe you will catch the next one. And if you have any plans for tomorrow night, I think Seeper said at 6:30, you may want to change them because I got a feeling tomorrow night's going to be real interesting. Now, I don't know. I don't know what's going to be said. I don't know what Jacob has planned. But I know I'm going to be there. God willing. So y'all definitely keep an eye out for that live. And let's show support for that young man. Y'all think this young man says since the age of 12, he's had to step up to not only play the big brother role, but kind of the father figure. Yeah, okay. I listened to Johnny's little live an hour ago, and you know, his lie that he's told's all been debunked. He can't handle all this stuff. He knows his world's crumbling down. The things that people knew but couldn't prove several years ago are coming to light now. He can't put EPOs out on all of us. Oh, he would love to try. And he's made claims that he's going to. But it's a little too late now, isn't it, Johnny? And Johnny said earlier over here that he was going to call the base tomorrow. Well, Johnny, he's on his own time. He's not on the services time right now. So you start calling and you start going off like you normally do. Think of one person. Think of books. Now, let me tell you, when you start in on like that with the military, oh, it's going to be even worse. So you go ahead and do your little thing. And we'd love to see you in the same row with books. Matter of fact, hell, who knows? Maybe you can catch the same sale. We'll send you some butt paste, a few other things. But now you remember all the little things you've said about everybody? Remember all them little W's you claim you're getting? Johnny, I don't think you're going to be able to claim this as a W, do you? No. You know who gets this W? Jacob. This is Jacob's W. This isn't Wade 615's W. This isn't Seeper 615's W. This isn't anybody over on Creek Squad's W. This is Jacob's Devaney 2095's W. We're just giving him the platform, if he elects, to use to continue to get those W's. And Jacob, I'm proud of you. I want you to know that. And there are a lot more people that will be seeing this that's going to be showing support for you. You're going to notice that your lives over there are going to start growing. You talk about 34, 35 people watching you tonight. Yeah, there's going to be a lot more. As this word gets put out there and they see your channel and they see how brave you are for coming out and the truth is getting put out, you're going to see a lot of support. And Jacob, if you will reach me on my Instagram, or if you will reach out to Chris on his, if you have a Cash App or a PayPal, please share it with us. And as we do these lives, whether you're up there or not, but it's about you, we will display it. Because I honestly think you are deserving for everything you went through, all the suffering you went through. Even though cash will not take away that pain, I think we would like to help you out. You say you like games and all that, well, that could go towards games. Something that makes you happy. I see that you proposed. Well, you know, a wedding costs quite a bit of money, so maybe we can help you out that way. But I ask everybody to please do not contact the family, especially his little sister. Let's not forget, she's still a minor. Let's let these people come out on their own. Square is calling Jacob a liar. Well, Square, I'm going to ask you to please prove how Jacob's a liar. See, I think you're so butthurt because you cannot have any community to back you other than Johnny. That's your way of showing support. So you don't think a victim has a right to come out and finally tell their story? Remember, there's no statute of limitations. He could just go file charges, but this is his way for his satisfaction. Okay, people are telling me no Cash App. Wait, it's against military rules. Well, okay. Maybe we'll find some other way to help them. We'll see what we can do. Maybe we can, if you let me know what your fiance's Cash App is, maybe we can donate to the wedding through her. Care packages, yeah, you know, give us that. We can send care packages. You just let me know and I'm sure we can help out. But folks, next time you see Johnny with a live, or make a community post, or see him in somebody's chat, I urge you to just let them know what you think after seeing this live. Just let them know that you've seen it. And for those of you that support Johnny, I've got to ask. Now if the young man's come out with a story, do you still support him? And if so, how can you? Then I'm going to ask you, what if that was your kid? What if that was your son, your daughter, your brother, your sister, your mother? Would you still support somebody like that? But there again, y'all keep an eye out for the live tomorrow night on Super 615. I'm going to get off here. I think I'm going to get me a bite to eat now. I don't think y'all will see me live again tonight, but I hear Johnny's live, so who knows? Y'all may. it's still early for me. It's 1:45. Who knows? But till next time, I'll see y'all then. Y'all have a great night.